Team Grind, how you living? It's the kid, DreyThe, and I am back with another video. The video I'm finna talk about today, I'm finna pretty much give my opinions and my thoughts on the results of the MVPMMA fight card. But you find my channel first time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share like social media. It's all my social media in the description below. Hey yo, let's get into it. Well, pretty much spoilers for those. Well, of course you don't know, but I'm pretty much gonna get a quick disclaimer. But I didn't see the prelims because Netflix didn't air the prelims. It kept saying like the fight was gonna start like 8 p.m., but you know that was the main card. So I guess the prelims wasn't included in the actual card on Netflix, so I didn't see it. So I guess if it's on YouTube or whatever, I will go back and watch it because I do want to see that Josh Jackson fight. But yeah, this was the first fight I watched, and I'm gonna butcher this guy's name, but I believe his name is Robles. Leave a comment section below and let me know if that's his actual name. But Robles just end up just kind of just steamrolling Junior Dos Santos. Now, don't get me wrong, Junior Dos Santos, you know, he got some hits in, you know, he got some good leg kicks. He made Robles fall a few times with those leg kicks. But yeah, Junior Dos Santos is clearly past his prime. You know, he doesn't have the same chin. You know, I know his power is still there, but you know, he can't take punches and hits like this. And honestly, if he keep get back into MMA, he's probably gonna suffer some irreversible damage if he hasn't already suffered that. So my thoughts opinion about Junior Dos Santos, I think he should stay retired, you know, don't get back into MMA, you know. Focus on, you know, being a trainer or a coach or whatever, but you know, it's time for him to hang it up. But as far as Robles goes, you know, he called out Francis Ngannou. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight, and I heard, well, I didn't know, I had to research it, but he's 5-0 or 4-0 in combat karate. So, you know, regardless if it's MMA or karate combat, he seemed like he got like he got a real future in all this, and I'll be watching him. And let's talk about the next fight right here. Francis Ngannou versus Felipe. And this fight pretty much went what I thought it was. You know, Francis Ngannou get a first round knockout over Felipe. But Felipe actually got some good hits. But I gotta mention that Francis Ngannou does seem like he might lost a step here and there. But I still say he looked good in this fight. That power is still there, and you know he still knows how to like control. He still know how to control the fight. You know, he was still pretty good in the clinch. You know, sprawl is still there. So yeah, and also John Jones was there, and they pretty much proposed the idea of John Jones versus Francis Ngannou. Basically, only way this fight could possibly happen if John Jones get out of the UFC contract and get over to MVP or something like that, so this fight can happen. But John Jones is kind of like, he seemed like he's kind of iffy about it. Like maybe he will, maybe he won't. But only time will tell. We'll find out then. And also, Jake Paul and Francis Ngannou is a possibility in MMA. Let's be real, Francis Ngannou is gonna clear the dude in an MMA fight. And also, like I said, Robles called out Francis Ngannou. So Francis Ngannou got option for fights, and I'll be here to watch him. And then we got Mike Perry versus Nate Diaz. I didn't give a prediction for this fight, but I kind of thought this fight would go the distance, but it didn't. Mike Perry won the fight by TKO doctor stoppage, and yeah, he pretty much looked better than Diaz in almost every category of striking. Only thing was, you know, Mike Perry was actually being smart and not going to the ground with Nate Diaz and standing to back up. Yeah, so Mike Perry won by TKO. So Mike Perry gonna be fluctuating between bare knuckle boxing, and MMA. He's talking about fighting Jake Paul too, so we'll see who goes with that. But me personally, I don't like Mike Perry. Fuck him. And now let's talk about the main event: Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano. Let's get into it. And let me tell you how this fight pretty much went down. I looked down for a second because I got a text message. I looked back up. The fight was over. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, y'all. Like I said, I predicted Ronda Rousey would win, so I'm not really surprised that she won. But I was just hoping this fight would go at least half a round at least. But yeah, Ronda Rousey pretty much did what she's supposed to do. Gina Carano did everything that you're not supposed to do when it comes to fighting somebody like Ronda Rousey, which is throw a leg kick and throw an empty jab out there where a grappler is looking to take you down to the ground and submit you. And Gina Carano pretty much had no answer for Ronda Rousey on ground whatsoever. She easily got in the full mount past the guard, got the arm bar, and pretty much got the victory. And I heard the Weasel say this. Shout out to the Weasel. He pretty much said how Gina Carano is stuck in 2009. She categorized as a striker, but not really a well-rounded striker, and it pretty much showed in this fight. Because if Ronda Rousey was fighting somebody like Valentina, Amanda Nunes, of course, Chris Cyborg, and I'm gonna say maybe DreyThe, that probably wouldn't have worked against them. But shout out to both of the ladies. They both made a bag tonight. Ronda Rousey allegedly made $2 million. Gina Carano allegedly made $1 million. So good luck, shout out to those women, and shout out to them for getting that bag. All this, is really no slack on Gina Carano. I'm not trying to diss her or nothing like that. I'm just pretty much giving my opinion on this whole fight, and yeah, shout out to both of them, and congratulations on it. Well, that's pretty much my whole thoughts on this fight card. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. That's the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share their social medias. Remember, every season, grind season. It's an underground takeover, man. Let's get it.